My scariest experience with cocaine almost sounds like an ad to go fucking use cocaine, because my scariest experience with cocaine was so amazing and it made me feel so good that it justified everything of my usage. And that was literally, I remember this whole fucking experience, this was my scariest experience, because I realized how much of a fucking addict I was and how much I had lost control over my life. I ended up leaving work in the middle of the fucking day, coming up with excuses. I'm lying to my fucking employees. I'm lying to the owner of the fucking dealership of why I have to fucking leave that day. Fucking put my wife on fucking mute. I end up meeting a fucking little 19-year-old receptionist at a fucking hotel with fucking 2 8-balls of coke. I had a fucking fifth of vodka, and we end up meeting at a fucking hotel, and I pop a couple Viagra, because guess what? I'm gonna get fucked up, and guess what? None of the shit works when you are. So now I'm on Viagra, I'm on fucking Adderall already. I've already been drinking that day. I've already done some coke that day, and now I show up at a hotel, and we end up just fucking for hours in a fucking hotel. I mean, I'm having her take fucking Plan B, doing lines off my fucking dick. We're drinking out of the fucking bottle, and we just keep doing line after line after line. And I hated life. I didn't want anything else. I really, literally that day wish I would have died. And it's something that it sounds like, oh my God, this would be fucking amazing. As an addict, you don't realize how alone you are. You are with people and you're trying to fill holes, and you're having sex to try and fill this black hole inside you that's not getting filled. I mean, that's really what it is. I mean, we're reaching out for fucking everything to try and give us a feeling, somehow a feeling of life. And we can't get that. We can't grasp onto that. And we are reaching all over for it. And we end up isolating ourselves. We burn down everything. We ruin marriages. We ruin jobs. We ruin fucking relationships. We ruin friendships. We ruin fucking it all because we get so obsessed with this drug that we are literally trying to self-medicate fucking anything we can to help medicate against the problems that this drug caused for us. That's the insanity of addiction. That is that repetitive cycle, and it was the scariest thing ever, because I remember doing all of this and going, oh my God, this is such a great time, yet I feel so empty, and I know what's going to happen. I know all the lies I'm going to have to tell, how I'm going to have to try and cover this up, how much money I just blew and wasted. How am I even going to fucking get home because I'm fucking wasted as fuck? I should get a DUI. I'm probably thrown in fucking jail. And I mean, this is what's going through our head. And I know what it's like to be an addict. I know what it's like to be at those dark holes where you are so obsessed with this, hoping that it cures everything that it created horrible in your fucking life. And it doesn't. And we just keep using in the definition of insanity, hoping that something's going to change and get better because we hate everything and we begin to hate ourselves. We literally climb ourselves into a dark hole of hell. And the only way you're going to climb the fuck back out is one day you wake up at rock bottom and you go, I can't do this anymore. And you start to take accountability for everything that you have destroyed in your life, and you start to build it back up. And it starts going at one day at a time, and it's not easy, man. And some people will never forgive you for what you've done, and that's okay. Because ultimately, in the end, the one thing that does matter is you. And you can change everything that has happened. You can make your life great again. But it's one day at a time, and you have to want it. Because it's a beautiful nightmare, and believe me, it's a fucking nightmare. And it becomes a nightmare for a long fucking time because of how much damage in our life we've done. But the best part is you're not alone anymore. And that's the worst part of being an addict, is being alone. Being alone, being depressed, being in that fucking hole. And you will climb yourself out of it, and I believe in you. You got this one day at a time. If I can get sober, so can you. So don't give up.